Hey, what's up everybody? Did you know that 96,000 people move to Las Vegas every single year? The question is why? Well, due to the Fed's interest rate hikes have increased the cost of living for many Americans across the country. Americans are now looking to relocate to Las Vegas because of no state income tax, low unemployment, low cost of living, and affordability for housing. We're also the entertainment capital of the world. So if you are thinking about relocating to Las Vegas, we would like to offer you a free Southern Nevada market report and a relocation guide. All you have to do is click on that link below to claim yours today. Alright guys, so today I have something very special for you, and I have not filmed this builder since I started this YouTube channel. And the reason why is because I didn't really like the build. I felt like this builder was really more for on a lower scale build, but after researching this property, boy, I was literally wrong. This builder, just the quality of the materials they use and how they build the home is actually unbelievable. And this builder right here is actually Beazer Homes, okay? Beazer Homes have been around for some time now, and I really started diving deep into it, and I started realizing like Beazer Homes, they actually built a very good product, very soundproof, and just the installation alone, just the materials and the product and what you get for the price. So today I'm actually honored to do a frame walk with one of the superintendents. He was able to walk us around and show us their product and what actually comes with their product, especially for the price. Not only that, one of our clients had purchased this, and I figure why not just kill like two birds with one stone, walk you guys through the whole process of their materials and the products and actually what comes with it. So before I get into that, as you can see, these are actually townhomes. They range from like 1,300 square feet all the way up to like 2,200 square feet. They have 5 different models to pick and choose from. Here, as you can see, they've already impacted the dirt. They've already ran the sewage line. They've already boxed everything in. They're getting ready to pour down the foundation. Now, this right here, they've already framed everything up, all the electrical, all the plumbing's in. They're getting ready for installation and drywall at this time. I'm gonna take you guys along with me during this frame walk, so that way I can show you exactly what this product looks like. Now, the video may be a little bit long, however, it's an educational video, and these are the type of videos that we bring to you. If you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button because it is very important. Also, if you guys don't have a real estate agent, obviously we would love the opportunity to earn your business. So grab your popcorn and let's get going.
Okay, so the elevation verification. Okay, so the elevation is going to be the UWL. The UWL is the exterior, like the elevation is going to be the gingerbread, basically the stone, the pop outs, the siding over here. Okay, so those are all pre-plotted. You see those whenever you purchase. Okay, so that's, you can't see that right now. It goes on after stucco. And then the building setback and fence returns. This is a generic form, so there aren't any fence returns. The setbacks are the distance from the property lines, so from the curb on the side of the house. Those are all pre-designated. Finished floor elevation. Whenever we do that at the slab, you didn't do the pre-con, so when we do the slab and we do the forms like this right here, this is how we find out where the house is going to go. We stake all the corners and then we set up the forms. Before we actually pour the concrete, they have to come back and check the location of the house on the property and certify that the height is per the city requirements for flooding, sewer, that kind of thing. So that's how we know that the building setbacks are correct. Okay? The AC pad location, I'll show you that. It's going to be in the front of the house. Even though this is the street part, this is considered the back. The fence height, we don't have any fences here, so that one's not applicable. No gate location. That takes care of my exterior stuff as far as description. And then we'll go look at the concrete. But first, on the way in, I'm going to show you utilities. Here you have your electrical panel, which is going to be right here. It has exterior breakers, and you can put a lock on it once you take possession. So those will be in there. You have your water service here, and the valve is down here, but there's no meter. It's the HOA, it's on a master meter for the community. So the only thing here is a shutoff valve.
And where do you turn off the water to the main house if you got to service something?
Well, there's two things. There's a service in the house, which I'll show you that when we get in the garage, but it's right over there. But, okay, and that'll turn off the house. But the only thing that turns off the fire sprinklers is the valve right here in the ground. Okay, and when we get all done, there'll be a box and a lid around it like that over there, so that you'll be accessible. But the only way to turn the fire sprinklers is at the main valve. And that's very important not to forget, because we've had people forget. And then, you know, then they're going over there and turning the handle and the water keeps running, you know, to the point where they call the fire department. And the whole time they're waiting for the fire department, the water's running. So it's very bad.
So there will be a shutoff valve here?
There is a shutoff valve, but it's just the dirt's falling around it. But
oh, got
by
it.
the time we get to the finish, you know, we go and put the boxes and the collar around it, and it's all cleaned out. So then it'll look different then. Okay, gas meter is on this side. Watch out for your feet. The gas meter will be located right here. Okay, on the side. And that will be where the gas is, which is mainly only for the water heater now and the range. Okay, it has all electric heat and air. Okay, so that's it. Any questions so far out here?
Yes, me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, let's go inside. Okay. Okay, so today it's frame inspection day actually, so that's a good thing. We're going to talk about concrete real quick. One of the reasons I like to go right down the form is if someone's here in person. That way when I ask them to initial the form for the office, because they want to make sure I cover all this, that I went over it exactly, so it just works easier that way, instead of coming in with a different type. Okay, so as you can see, you have a post-tension slab. It's stamped right in the floor, and it's do not cut or drill. And there's cables running in the floor. Let me see if we can see them over here. No, not yet. So I was just going to look next door for reference. There's cables, about 1/2-inch cables running every 3 to 4 feet back and forth across the slab. Once the concrete's poured, they tension those like guitar strings. That's like 1/2-inch guitar strings. So that's what all the structural integrity for the whole slab. So you don't want to drill or cut one of those and have that lose the tension. It changes everything, okay? So you just want to be careful. You want to locate those first. Okay, now control joints. This is a control joint here in the floor, and they call it a control joint because it controls the cracking of the concrete, because it's not if but when concrete will crack. So control joints, you'll notice, are in all the gutter out in the street. Every section of curb, any sidewalk you see has the lines. That's what it's for. It's to control cracking. Then the goal is to get it to crack in the bottom, so it's not aesthetically displeasing. So with that, if there are cracks in the floor, if they come out at the end, or if you find little hairline cracks, it's not considered a structural issue unless it's wider than a nickel. If you can drop a nickel in it, then you want to contact customer care. Or if it moves up and down on either side, that would be something to contact customer care for warranty purposes. But as far as anything less than that, it's considered aesthetic and not structural. So we just like to talk about that up front. Okay? That's it for the concrete. Any questions on concrete? Good to go. Okay, so we'll look around the garage some more, and then I'll go over the options real quick inside the house. So you got your electrical outlets. You have your pre-wire for your electric vehicle plug. It's just a pre-wire. It's not ready to go because each one has a different outlet. That's going to be right there. It's pre-plumbed for solar, which is right there next to the panel. That's a pre-plumb for solar paneling if you want to install it. Oh, they got this done over the weekend. Yeah. But he didn't. He's got to come back. because he's got to seal all the way to the plate. They do that all the time, they miss it. Anyway, back to my thing. So here's the water. This is the main water shutoff right here. This is for a spacer, is for a future, at the finish, we're going to put in a pressure reduction valve. The pressure reduction valve, because as you can see right here, we've got 75 pounds of pressure, 70 pounds of pressure, which is really good. But for your appliances like your washer, your dishwasher, your toilets that have O-rings and stuff, there's manufacturer recommends a certain maximum pressure that cuts down the wear and tear. So this will reduce that pressure so that the whole house will work that way. And this is, now here, this is important. See, this is where the water comes up from the valve over there, and it tees right here. This goes into the house. The fire sprinkler is not on that, only from the main. So you have to remember that. This will have an access door for the gauge and the drain for the fire system. Okay. This is your soft water pre-plumb, if you decide you want a water softener. And this will be the tankless water heater right here. Now it is pre-wired for a future electric water heater if you want one. You can put a stand in here and put an electric water heater if you choose a high efficiency one. Okay. And then these will be covered up. This is the temperature, pressure, and drains for the water heater. Okay. And that takes care of the garage.
So, is this covered by?
Yes, yes. This will be furred out.
Okay.
There'll be whenever you see it, it'll look like a little.
Okay, got it.
Inch-and-a-half pop out.
You put a chainsaw.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then your electricals around your switch, stuff like that. Oh, fire sprinklers. You have fire sprinklers in the lid because you have living area above. And then as you can see, we use the spray foam insulation in the garage, around the rim joists, and up in the attic. And we'll look at that as we go through.
Is that for sound barrier or insulation?
It's actually for multiple things. The main thing is for insulation. It also helps us with our energy testing for as far as air infiltration. Like the city, county, the code is 4 exchanges per hour or less. Beazer requires me to get 2 or less. I mean, we're that much more stringent than code. And then for like single family homes, it's 1.5. So this helps us achieve that air tightness for the efficiency on the energy. Okay. So we're in the house, in the kitchen. So I have a few options we'll go over. So here's the options for the house. So we have a kitchen A, which is here. Which I know that's kitchen A, because it has the peninsula instead of an island. So this is the kitchen A, and the primary B we'll look at, but it has the shower and the primary bath, okay? We've laid out all the cabinets on the floor so you can see where things go. Here's your range, sinks right here, refrigerators over here, okay? So if you can picture that. So we have our energy efficiency. The smart key, so the package for your options, you have the stainless steel appliances, the white Lennox cabinets with knobs, the frost tops, winter ash carpet with the 18 by 18 iron, which is kind of the gray tile, and the silver grout straight lay, and then Amador chrome. So the rest of that's just as far as finishes on the bathroom, then faucets and stuff. You'll have the TV pre-wire in the loft in the great room. Okay, so that's it for options. I just described as far as the cabinets with the white and the countertops with the frost stainless steel appliances. The color scheme we can't really go over on these buildings because there's only 2 different color schemes. There's either the light or the dark. So this is going to be, the exterior is A, so it's going to be the light colors as far as the lighter stones, tan and stuff. If you want to take a picture of that one whenever we leave, you can do that. And that is going to be it for the form until we get ready to sign it, okay? So we've got the kitchen. We talked about the kitchen just now. Here's the kitchen. This will be the powder, downstairs powder. Toilet here, cabin will be to the right. Yep. Then this will be the coat closet is going to be here. And the pantry underneath the stairs is right here. Coming into the kind of the breakfast area, nook area, entryway, and great room. And here is one of the two wall mount TV. And this is for your cable box is here. You can run the cords in there and come up behind the TV so you don't see everything dangling. And the electric is right next to it.
Is there a sound barrier between both houses? Or
There's not per se a sound barrier, but this is 2 inches of solid fire retardant, you know, shaft liner.
Is there another drywall on the other side as well?
There's going to be drywall here and drywall on the other wall.
Perfect.
So we got about 12
There's
inches
a
fully
small
insulated.
space between the
This is going to be here. You got 4 inches of drywall. You got over 4 inches here, so you got over 12 inches. Two sides, both insulated, and then you got 2 other layers of drywall. So I've never had anybody really mention they even hear the neighbors, but I don't know. But everybody seems quite happy with it.
Good.
Okay? So, stairs. You can see the fire sprinklers randomly throughout, but they are according to the plan. They get all the maximum coverages. Okay, so up here, top of the stairs, this is my favorite house, the Cambridge. Here you have the loft, and again we have another TV, wall mount TV. They put the tube on the one downstairs because you have insulation. On this one they don't. Okay, so loft. This will be the FAU closet. This is where the furnace will sit. Okay, the forced air unit actually. Then this is right here is just for duct work, and the ERV will sit right here. Okay, you got your 2 front bedrooms, secondary bedrooms. Okay, really good sized rooms. And added in the fan pre-wires because it's just habit. So that's not a bad thing, huh? I don't even think we had those on here, but if they put them in, I just leave them. Okay. So then you have a double sink. Yeah, this is all your spray foam.
What is the R rating for a spray foam? And do you prefer batten?
No,
Or
this right here.
insulation?
This is way better.
We did a house with this stuff in the ceilings and this stuff in the walls. It scored a 1.2, the lowest I've ever
Oh,
seen.
really?
They have a
Yes,
model
sir.
where they display a chocolate bunny in the attic.
Yes.
And the temperature with the thermostat upstairs, the thermostat down below, or a thermometer, and the degree difference is like 1 degree. And
Oh,
the
wow.
chocolate bunny does not melt.
It doesn't melt all summer.
Very impressive stuff.
That's all part of the energy efficiency because you have that kind of insulation, and all your ductwork and everything is inside that energy envelope. So, like you said, it's a conditioned airspace. So it takes a lot less energy to cool and heat your air because it's using the same air coming from the
But
inside the
the
building.
exterior walls would be batten, correct?
No, cellulose, spray cellulose.
Oh, really? It'd be
Yes,
great. Oh,
yeah.
that's dope.
It's pretty tight.
Dude, these
Yeah.
things are amazing.
Yeah, I like
Coming
that.
from where I was to this is night and day as far as energy.
The energy efficiency
then
they're using
When
is
you, in the summertime, you can walk in here with no air conditioning, just like it is, for a cool spot. I mean, it literally.
I mean, it's just an industry thing. Whenever somebody finds something that works really well or really gets ahead of everybody else, then everybody will start to catch up on that.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're definitely the leaders in the energy efficiency right now.
And then our ERV
My opinion.
bring in-
Okay. There's only one fresh air.
Okay.
There's a fresh air that comes in, okay, and it goes through the ERV. The ERV is basically, you've got a filter in there. It basically transfers energy coming in or going out. So if it's cold outside and you want warm, so whenever you're putting air out and back in, it's efficiency of kind of save some of the energy that you already used to cooler heat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got one comes in to the ERV, okay? One goes from the ERV to the main line into the FAU. Then whenever everything circulates through, is it the, see over here? You don't have a fan in the laundry on this plan. There's a second duct. One's for the AC, one is for the ERV. So
Yeah.
the ERV draws air back out of the house, it's a certain location that's specified, back into the ERV, and then it vents outside. So that's what all the ducts are for, see? Because I got to remember, there's going to be a big box hanging here, electronic box. So it comes back in, that's where your energy transfer. So whenever you're pulling air out of the house, say it's cold, it's hot outside and you got your air conditioning, but you're bringing in fresh, you got to put something out. You're taking your cool air, it passes it over the hot air coming in, so it'll pre-cool it before it goes into your FAU, okay?
Now, does this actually have a gable as well for the attic?
Gable is in...
You know, like some of the houses, you have a
units have
gable,
hip.
yeah, where
It's
it
a
blows
double
out.
hip. That's a hip and that's a hip.
That actually brings air into the attic.
No, there's no
and-
venting at all.
No venting
No,
at all?
because it's a closed, it's a conditioned space, so it's totally closed in.
Yeah, because I know a lot of like detached will have those gables that
Mhm.
bring in the air
Yeah.
into the attic and bring it
Oh,
out.
like the mesh ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's if you have the insulation like right on top of the drywall at the ceiling line. So all that up there would be unconditioned and you know, to whatever temperature's outside.
Yeah.
But here they put the insulation all the way to the top,
Okay.
so the whole house is kept at the same conditioned space. It's really better for all about it for expansion, contraction, everything. So here's your laundry.
Delivering your air conditioning.
Wash your hookups, dryer on this side. Okay. This would be another linen upstairs linen closet. And now we're to the primary bedroom. Wow, this thing's so big. Look at that. Here's your closet. The smart panel's hanging on the wall back there. You're gonna need a stud next to that. Sorry, we got a little bit of stuff flying around here. So here's the primary bedroom. Watch your step on this board here. Could you hold that for 1 second?
So how thick is the drywall versus the drywall that goes in the ceiling?
Well, you got 1/2 inch on the walls and 5/8 on the ceiling. We use 5/8 up here. Okay. There's some locations we'll use 5/8 on the walls, but those are not the norm. Okay, so primary bath. This is the water closet where the toilet's at. This will have a door. This doesn't have a door. Okay, the closet will have a door. And then here you have 2 sinks, which is standard. Medicine cabinet. And this is the shower. The reason we have the water in there is we're under test right now for our inspections. So they're testing for leaks on the drain. All the pipes are filled. See, these are all filled. Part of the testing is all these kind of drain lines and vents. We fill them with water all the way up to here, to the roof line. So till water pours out the top, and then it sits in there. That's what those plugs in the garage floor were for. So that's part of our inspection process. Make sure you don't have any leaks. We don't like those. Okay, so that is everything, unless you have any questions, basically.
Oh, you did a good job. All right, guys, we just got done with our frame walk. Really great information. If you guys want more information about this builder, about this project over here, go ahead and give us a call, and I'm gonna provide you all the information that you need. I am so amazed with this builder and what you get for the money, especially the quality build. I'm trying to work out a deal with them right now for myself personally, guys. That's how much I believe in this builder and this project here. And at the end of the day, boy, I was wrong. So I gotta admit that it is what it is, okay? Now, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Until next time, I'm Chakits. Be blessed. Peace.
If you guys want to check out all our video home tours, we have over 1,800 video home tours. just go ahead and click on this video right here. If you guys are in the market and you want to purchase a home and want to get started, visit lvhomeexperts.com. Scan this QR code right now. Also, if you guys just love real estate and want to get into real estate, go ahead and subscribe to our second channel. Until next time, peace.